So there's lots of things that people are scared of doing on caravans. To be honest, they're probably good things to be scared of, i.e. should you use your jet wash or not? They're absolutely fine to use as long as you use it in the correct way. So there's lots of rubber seals, mastics that are sticking this thing together. And if you hit them too hard with a jet wash, you're just going to be pushing water into those seals, which will inhibit the seal long term, and therefore you're going to have water ingress. And obviously that's everybody's biggest nightmare with one of these. Apart from if you stand well back, and I mean really, really far back, the window is just compressed up against a rubber seal. So definitely don't get your jet wash in there and give it a big blast, because you're just going to be pushing water underneath the window and into the Caravan. So that's a big no-no. You can definitely use it. Use it. You're safe to use it. Just take it easy. So first up, we're going to start with the roof. We don't want to wash the sides and then all of the stuff on the roof to be washed down and make the sides dirty again. Get the roof nice and wet, and then what we'll then do, once we've got it all wet and got most of the debris off with the jet wash, is we're then going to hit it with the Caravan cleaner. And we're going to leave that on the roof for about 5 minutes before we agitate it. Entry glands for the solar panel wiring and aerials, they tend to just have rubber grommets. If you hit them too hard with the jet wash or brush them too thoroughly, you possibly could damage them, and then you could cause water ingress into the van. Get the van nice and wet. Try and get as much dirt as you possibly can off with the jet wash. Again, just keeping it a good distance away from the body. So again, we've got our Caravan cleaner. So we give it a good liberal spray all over. You don't want to leave it on the body for a particularly long time, especially around the sort of stickers and the decals on the side. This product's pretty good. It's non-caustic, so it doesn't tend to bleed into the stickers. But if it's a particularly old Caravan, it can do. So you've just got to be aware of that and work relatively quickly before we take that off with the jet wash. We can now go on to the wash and wax. We use this big brush. We don't use this big brush over the windows, which is quite important. When you look out in the sun and you can see all the scratches in the windows, we don't want to do that. So we use a soft mitt for the windows, and we use this big chunky brush for the actual body, the white bits, as it were, of the Caravan, and the black front on this one. So we've got the panel really nice and clean now. So this is the last step, where we just want the water to bead off as quickly as possible. We've got a dilution of just this super cold wax, and we literally spray it all over the panel. Windows are cool as well. Just go over the whole thing. Use your hose or your jet wash just to spray that off, and that's the final step. So as you can see, the Caravan's looking a little bit better than it did this morning. If you've got any other questions, just hit me up. I'm Tim at Songer's Caravans, or hit up Jenny Chem.